Um, hey guys, MG Dix for fun here. We've got some more spoilers from Dragon's Maze. I'm starting to feel a little better, so I'm going to be doing more regularly uploading. But yeah, so what we have today is about a page and a half of cards. I already went through like Ready and Willing and stuff like that. Protect and Serve, Profit and Loss. But we're going to start off with Dragon Shift. Um, It costs 3. Until end of turn, target creature you control becomes a 4/4 blue and red dragon, loses all abilities, and gains flying. So it's pretty good. I mean, you have Overload for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All your creatures become 4/4 dragons with flying. So I mean, it's like a win condition. It's a rare. Uh, then we've got Blast of Genius. It costs 6. Choose target creature or player, draw 3 cards, and discard a card. Blast of Genius deals damage equal to the discarded card's converted mana cost to that creature or player. Not bad. Um, then we have Aetherling. He's a 4/5 for 6. You can pay a blue to exile him, return to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step. You can pay a blue to make him unblockable. You can pay a colorless to give him +1, -1. And you can pay a colorless to give him +1, -1, +1. So I mean, then we have Cruzada Gorgon, which is a 2/5 for 5 with Death Touch. You pay 2 colorless, remove 1/1 counter from target creature you control, and target creature gets -2, -1, -1 until end of turn. Okay. The set I use is back up and running. There's a bunch of things that don't have arts. But we have Unflinching Courage, which is an exact copy of Armadillo Cloak, except it isn't called Armadillo Cloak. So Rafik players or the Naya guy with auras, this is just going to become much better. Um, Buffon des Pois, I probably just butchered that, but anyways, it's a 3/1 for 2 with I think that's haste because it says they're suicidal, so I'm assuming it's a 3/1 for 2 with haste. And let's see here, we've got a lot of cards that don't have arts yet. Flux Changer. Sorry about that. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may switch its power and toughness until end of turn. It costs 2, a blue, and a red. Um, let's go back here. So we're gonna have to go through a lot of these. There's about 10 cards that don't have art-ish. Let's see, Tithe Drinker. This is what happens when I don't get to use this website for a few days. He is a 2/1 for 1, a 2/1 for a black and a white with lifelink and extort. So he's a common. It's not bad. Let's see. I'm gonna try to go through these kind of quickly because we have a lot to go through. Woodlit Crawler. It costs a blue and a black with Force Walk and protection from green, and it's a 2/1. Okay, so there's gonna be 2/1s for 2 that do something? I'm confused. Whoops. Fail. I just did that one. Sorry about that. Species Gorger. It's another uncommon. At the beginning of your upkeep, return a creature you control to its owner's hand, and it's a 6/6 for 5. So that's really not bad. That might see some play in my Animar deck, actually. Pilfered Plans. You pay one a blue and a black. Target player mills the top two cards of their library and then draws two cards. Target player mills the top two cards of their library and then you draw two cards. I'm assuming is the way it's worded because it's you draw two cards. Restore the Peace. It's an instant. It costs a blue and a white. Return each creature that dealt combat damage to you this turn to its owner's hand. That dealt damage this turn to its owner's hand. Okay, so every creature. It's an instant. Beetle Form Mage. Got a lot of stuff open. Anyways, it's a 2/2 for 3, pay 2, it gets +2/+2 and flying until end of turn. And you can only activate it once every turn. Huh. It's not bad, actually. We've got Crypt Incursion. That exile all creatures for creature cards from target player's graveyard. Gain 3 life for each card exiled this way. It's only a common. Boy. They're printing some good stuff. Oh, well, that was way too far. Hidden Strings. It's a sorcery, it's a common. You pay a blue and a colorless, tap or untap target permanent, then you tap or untap another target permanent. And it has Cipher, which is really good, actually. That's probably one of the best Cipher cards besides, I mean, that for, like, Constructed or something. It's definitely not bad. Pontiff of Blight. It's a rare. It doesn't have a cost yet for some reason, but it has Extort, and other creatures you control have Extort. So I'm assuming it's going to cost at least 5, maybe 6. Okay, now we have Gaze of Granite. It's another rare. It costs a green, 2 black, and X. Destroy each non-land permanent with converted mana cost of X or less. That's really good. It's gonna be a really nice EDH card. I'm liking the mythics in this set so far, like the new Mana Drain. Isn't that what we just did? Yeah, that's what we just did. Okay, sorry, I'm having a slow day, and my Skype isn't on away, so you're seeing everything that everybody that comes online. Okay, it's an uncommon. Whenever a creature you control attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So it's an enchantment that costs 4, a red and a white. God, I'm going kind of fast because there's a lot of them that I have to go through. Hunter of the Night Veil. It's an uncommon. It costs 3, a blue and a black. Creatures your opponents control get -1/-0, and it's a 3/4. So that's actually pretty good. It's definitely not bad. Okay, so Glennon Sphinx. It's an uncommon. It costs 3, a white and a blue, and it's a 1/5 with flying and vigilance. Whenever it attacks, other attacking creatures get +1/+1 until end of turn. It's pretty good for an uncommon. There's a lot of. It seems like they're trying to push limited play. Like, I feel like if my store had a bunch of like releases and pre-releases, it'd be pretty cool. Drown in Filth. It's a common. It costs a green and a black. Choose target creature. Put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then that creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn for each land card in your graveyard. So Dredge is kind of making a return, just a little bit. And then the last card we have to go over is Gruul Warchant. It's an uncommon enchantment that costs a green, a red, and 2 colorless. Each attacking creature you control gets +1/+0 and can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. So, I mean, That's really good.